welcome. I am the OGGO Greg Osmond. Thank you for joining me today. Episode 72, World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. Missed the last episode and click the I in the top right of the screen to go check that out. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel so you can follow along with the rest of the series. And as always, check out that video description for our link tree. Link to all of our great channel supporters and sponsors. Make sure you go support those who support us. Video description also has information on channel memberships. $5 a month for extended link videos, exclusive videos, and more. Definitely go check that out in the video description or the join button below the video. All right, 2 races on tap for y'all today. I don't know why I said it like that, but here we are. All right, so first race is going to be up at Sheep Mountain. We have not raced there before. 40-lap main event at the Tri-Oval there. And then we head to the next showcase race at Millbridge. That's going to be a quick one because that's a short track. So we are the points leader by a hefty margin, almost 200 points right now. So it's going to take a monumental catastrophe for us to lose this one right now. We don't have any upgrades available, no repairs needed at the moment. Engine, in order to get that last upgrade, we need $250,000. So gonna be a while before we get that. Friendly reminder, Friday we will be live at 7 p.m. Central Time for the last 2 races of this series. So definitely tune in for that one. But yeah, on tap here. Sheep Mountain Raceway is up first in South Carolina. Making a visit to both Carolinas in this episode. Let's head off to Sheep Mountain, get this thing going. We qualified top of the board. Are you surprised? I am not. By about 0.4 of a second, too. So handily qualified top of the board. Got our sponsor bonus in both qualifying and practice, so some extra money in our pockets. Heat race number 1 up next. We're starting on a pole. Here we go. I start pole position, top 5 to the A-main, top 2 to the qualified dash. Getting ready to go green flag racing here. With Gary Nelson to our outside. Here we go. Green flag is out. Underway here at Sheep Mountain Raceway. Going to jump out to the early race lead. We're not even in 5th gear yet. Now we are. There we go. All right, Gary Nelson hugging our tail there to in the 2nd position. After lap 1, Brittany Hughes is in 3rd. Brett Cooper, as we bounce it off the wall, no damage to report. Brett Cooper is in 4th, and Alex Johnson has that 50-mile A-main transfer spot. Gary Nelson looking to the outside, trying to make something happen, not able to do it just yet. And since we didn't bounce it off the wall this time, we're going to have a much better exit. Gary Nelson now being pressured by Brittany Hughes, not close enough for where they can move just yet. We'll keep it going here. 7 laps remain. Hughes now closing in on Nelson there for the 2nd position. Now falling back as Nelson puts a gap between Hughes and himself. 6 laps remain. We still have the race lead by a little over half a second. Stretching that lead out to about 1 second is the distance here. So we're going to come around complete lap number 5. Halfway home, 5 down, 5. Here we go. Gary Nelson still in 2nd, Brittany Hughes 3rd, Brett Cooper and Alex Johnson 4th and 5th respectively. Those are your 5 A-main transfer cars at the moment. It doesn't look like there's going to be any pressure from 6th on back to grab a transfer spot. We settle in here, completing lap number 7 of 10 here. 3 laps remain at Sheep Mountain. Oh, car upside down at the end of the backstretch. Caution is out. Caution is out on the speedway. Your top 5 looks like this. Greg Osmond in the race lead. Gary Nelson, Brett Cooper, Brittany Hughes, and Alex Johnson, your top 5. Here we go. Green flag is back out. There'll be 2 to go at the line. 2 laps to go. Got a little overtime action for you here at Sheep Mountain in heat race number 1. Brittany Hughes now making a move on Gary Nelson for that 2nd position. Will hold on to the race lead. Hughes to the inside of Nelson for 2nd. Nelson to the outside. He'll have the spot at the line. 1 lap to go. Last lap here at Sheep Mountain in heat race number 1. We're going to come through 3 and 4 down the Tri-Oval. And yes, sir, that is another heat race win for us here in the micro. We will start on pole position of the qualified dash. Gary Nelson will join us in the qualified dash with his second place finish. Brittany Hughes finishes third. Brett Cooper fourth. And Alex Johnson fifth. They will transfer to the A main. Everybody else to the B. or maybe a less than savory finale to the qualified dash there, but hey, it is what it is. We got the win. That's all that matters to me, and I'm going to come up here 660 on the gear ratio. Try to help out with that a little bit, but yes, A-Main is up next. We're starting on the pole. Let's go get it done. A-Main up next. A-Main getting ready to go green flag here at Sheep Mountain in the regional micro sprint. Tammy Gonzalez finished 5th on the qualified dash. She'll roll from the 5th position. And starting in 16th, Lou Edwards finished 4th in Heat 4. And after a 4th place run on the B-Main, Devin Reynolds is going to start 24th. We are starting from pole position. We won the qualified dash. We qualified on the pole. We qualified first, won our heat race, won the qualified dash. Starting a pole here in the A-Main. Green flag is out. We are underway here in A-Main action. 40 laps is the distance for 0. Lisa Dixon goes to the top side down the trial. We're trying to get a good run into turn number 1 and get by us for the race lead. Nothing doing just yet. We'll hold the spot at the line. Leader, lap number 1. We're going to start to stretch the gap here already. Lap number 2, and we're already out to a half of a second lead over Gary Nelson now in the second position. Tammy Gonzalez now in second. Oh, well, Gonzalez and Nelson go back and forth. Lisa Dixon started in second, has already fallen back to the 5th position. Now she's out of the top 5 altogether. Brant Brown now holds the second spot over Gary Nelson, Ricky Holden, Lisa Dixon back into the top 5 as we're going to complete lap number 3. 3 laps completed, working lap number 4 of 40 here through the tri-oval of Sheep Mountain Raceway. We've got almost a 2.5 second lead already in this one. Brent Brown is in second, Gary Nelson third, Ricky Holden fourth, Lisa Dixon is in 5th. Things get pretty wild there on the starts and restarts. Everybody jostling for position, but we're going to jump out ahead of everybody and jump out to a commanding race lead, I might add. At the moment, almost 2 seconds over second place Brent Brown already, and we only have 6 laps completed. We've got this micro humming down the straightaways and stretches. So we're going to complete lap number 7, quickly approaching the back of the field here at Sheep Mountain, nestled in the mountains. We're going to have caution. Caution flag is out. Caution comes out here at Sheep Mountain as we get slowed for the first time in A-Main action. We are the race leader. Brent Brown is in second, Lisa Dixon in third, Gary Nelson fourth, and Jessica Robinson, no, Ricky Holden, it appears, is in the 5th spot. We are back green flag racing here at Sheep Mountain. Brown goes to the top through the trial. We'll try to get a run just like Dixon did on the start. Not going to work for him. Nelson now trying to poke a nose in on the bottom. He's going to force his way through, and Dixon is going to do the same thing. I'm sure she's expressing her displeasure from the qualified dash, but karma sucks for you, Lisa Dixon, because you did it to us in the last video. We're just going to come around and take that spot right back from you, but no, at the line, she will be the race leader. We're going to sneak right, well, not necessarily sneak. We're going to grab the spot right back from her as Gary Nelson now slides to the inside of Dixon. He's going to grab second from her. At the line, 28 to go, 12 complete. As we complete lap number 13, this time by, they are jostling for positions behind us, and we are going to start to set sail on the clean track ahead of us. Only one car in front of us right now, and that is the slow car that brought out the caution flag. That is the 25th place car of Devin Reynolds. We'll have to get by him on corner exit. There we go, a little bit of contact, no harm, no foul. We need to do that, but this car's already damaged. It is what it is. 15 laps complete, this time by 25 to go. We do have a 1 second lead over Lisa Dixon in the 2nd spot. Brent Brown is in 3rd. Gary Nelson fourth. Ricky Holden in that 5th spot right now. The microphone keeps falling down. I have to move it up. There, oh boy, that's not what I wanted to do. Check the car. The car's running well so far. Fastest lap so far has been a 12.382. About half a second slower than our best lap ever came in practice. Car's running really well. It's handling well. It's driving well. No real complaints to speak of on that line, but we're going to have another caution. Caution is out. Caution out on Speedway. Here for the second time at Sheep Mountain Raceway. We are the race leader. Brent Brown is in second. Gary Nelson third. Lisa Dixon and Ricky Holden in fifth. Here we go. Green flag is back out, back underway. Back underway here at Sheep Mountain Raceway. Going to try to protect that groove there. I would rather than pass me on the top than pass me on the bottom. It's a lot easier to defend that top line than it is the bottom. And they can go the long way around the track instead of the short way, right? So halfway home, by the way, we just hit 20 laps down, 20 laps to go. On the restart, we're going to jump back out to the race lead. Lisa Dixon grabs second. Brent Brown is in third. Ricky Holden fourth. Gary Nelson now in fifth as we're going to start to extend this lead. We've been running this race in dominating fashion so far, as we are a little more than halfway home on this one. If we lose this one, it's completely our fault. Completely our fault if we lose this one. We're going to continue on through here, completing lap 23 at line. 23 laps are completed, 17 to go. Approaching the lap car of Devin Reynolds once again as he's going to run that top side. Should be able to get by him before we get to the corner. As we get to the corner, hopefully he stays on the top. And he does. Thank you for that, Devin. All right, going to continue on through here. Complete lap 25. 15 to go. This time by 1-5 remaining in this one. Not a very action-packed race for us. But sometimes that's what you need. Just have a leisurely stroll at the front of the field. Only really have to contend with people on starts and restarts. But once you get a good groove, you don't have to really worry about a whole lot except staying away from cars getting together in front of you when you lap them. So 13 laps to go now, and we're going to have another caution here as car spins up to number 2. Caution is out. Caution out here for the third time at Sheep Mountain. We are the race leader. Lisa Dixon is in second. Ricky Holden third. Brent Brown in third. Ricky Holden fourth. I believe it was Jessica Robinson in fifth. Green flag back out. We are back underway. Kurt Henderson in the fifth position, by the way. Apologies to that. Kurt Henderson in fifth. We'll get a good jump this time. Not have to really contend with anybody. Lisa Dixon's going to go way to the top. Brent Brown's going to look to the outside of us down the dog leg or down the trial. Well, nothing doing there. We'll have a terrible 1 and 2, but nobody's able to really capitalize on it. This time by, we have 10 laps remaining. Here's Sheep Mountain, 10 laps to go. As we come around here, complete lap number 31. We've got 9 laps to go. Brent Brown has the second spot. Lisa Dixon is in third. Jessica Robinson fourth. Tammy Gonzalez holds on to that fifth spot. It's, like I said, 9 laps to go here at Sheep Mountain, here in South Carolina. Eight laps remain as we approach the slower car of Devin Reynolds once again to put him another lap down. Let's see if he's going to go top or bottom. And he's going to go to the top. There we go. He saw the flag. He got out of the way. Thank you, sir. All right. 6 laps to go this time by. Will we be slowed by another caution? I kind of have a feeling we will. We'll just have to keep our eyes peeled in front of us. Got about a straightaway back to second place, Brent Brown. 5 laps to go. 5 to go this time by. Here at Sheep Mountain. I like this track. It's very, very fun. Oh, caution. Not caution. Contact in front of us. Caution does not come out, though. Everybody stays pointed in the right direction. 3 laps to go this time by Sheep Mountain. 3 laps to go. We have a 2-second lead over Brent Brown. Lisa Dixon in third. Jessica Robinson fourth. Gary Nelson now in the fifth spot as Tammy Gonzalez falls out of the top 5. This time by 2 laps remain. 2 to go here in A main action. Gotta keep an eyes peeled in front of us. Cars all over the racing surface. Anything could happen at any time. White flag this time by 1 lap to go. Not presented by Credit One Bank. 1 lap to go. Off of 4, down through the tri-oval, and that is another checkered flag for us here in the A main of Sheep Mountain, and a clean sweep here for us. We're going to get the race win. Brent Brown comes home in the second position. Lisa Dixon in third. Jessica Robinson is going to come home fourth. And Gary Nelson rounds out your top 5 here at Sheep Mountain. All right, Sheep Mountain is completed. We finished first, and we will pad the points lead again. We are now, 12, 22, 6, almost 184 here. But yeah, something like that. Let's do the math here real quick. 26, 12 minus 24, 28. 184, I was right. So 184 point lead over Brent Brown. He's only 10 points ahead of Tammy Gonzalez. So it's a race for second place, if you ask me. So we get another win, and 17.5 for our race payout, 55, 37, 97, 84, 11, 68, giving us a total of 33, 9, 89 from Sheep Mountain, and more skill points. I don't know how that happened, but more skill points. We can't do anything. More skill points we can't do anything with. Let's get ready for the next race. It's at Millbridge. Oh boy. This is another race win for us here at the micro regional level. We've got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 races remaining, including the one coming up next at Millbridge. We did complete our sponsor goal perfectly and added another trophy to the trophy case. Yes, we did. Happy with that one for sure. Showcase race is up next, so unfortunately this will be our last race with Fox Factory as our primary sponsor. And yes, I think we can get top 5s. Now, Millbridge has not been our cup of tea, if you will. It's been our worst finish of the year, 8th. But we've been on a pretty big heater right now with running up front. So I'm hoping that, and we have a plenty big enough lead, nothing really to worry about there. I'm going to go ahead and repair everything, though, because I don't want to lose any sort of performance with damage that we might incur with this one. So $30,000 to win. Wow. All right. Showcase is up. Millbridge Speedway is up next. Millbridge Showcase off to a good start here as we grab top of the board. Fast qualifier here at Millbridge Speedway. We're going to start P1 of heat race number 1. Millbridge has kind of been our kryptonite in this car so far, so let's see if we can finally rid ourselves of the demon. Heat race number 1 is up first. Start in pole position. Let's go. Top 3 to the A main. Top 2 to the qualified dash. Let's go. Last race with Fox Factory as our primary sponsor. Let's send them out on a high note. Here we go. Green flag is out. Heat race number 1 underway. We're going to push a little on entry into turn number 1 and fall back to second behind Tammy Gonzalez. Laps are going to tick by very quickly here since this is such a small track. Tammy Gonzalez has the race lead. We want it back. She's ripping the lip up there on the top side. We're committed to the bottom on the berm. We are starting to close in on her. So I want to at least put it in the dash. Like bare minimum, we're going to the dash. Running through the middle groove now instead of on the very bottom. Sliding up a little too much there on corner exit through the middle. So we're going to go back to the bottom through 3 and 4. All through 1 and 2. See, through 1 and 2 is where we need to move. Gonzalez now drops to the bottom, and she's going to have a decent gap there. Oh, we're going to close in quite a bit. Halfway home, 5 down, 5 to go. I'm going to try to stay on top of things here, but everything goes so fast. It's going to be hard to keep up with everything. Gonzalez has the race lead. We are in second. That is a qualified dash spot, so I am not going to be upset with a second place run here. Ooh, Gonzalez makes contact with the slower car of Evans, and it suddenly makes her car faster. Yeah, going to come around here. White flag in the air. Last lap here at Millbridge in heat race numero 1. Running into second position. We've got 3 seconds back to third place, Frank Martinez. No worries there. Tammy Gonzalez is going to get the heat race win. We'll come home in second. That's right. We're going to start 7th in the qualified dash. Tammy Gonzalez gets the heat race win. She'll start pole position of the qualified dash. We advance to the qualified dash with her. Frank Martinez will go to the A main with us. Everybody else going to have to run a consolation race to try to get themselves into the show. And as we hit the 34-minute on our recording here, we're going to get ready for the A main. So this is going to be a short and sweet video, and I like that. Short tracks, my bread and butter. I love them. Starting from the 7th position here in A main action at the showcase at Millbridge Speedway. This is our final showcase before the last race of the season. So this is the only time we're going to be able to really improve our sponsor for the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 races. Starting in 7th, Fox Factory wants a top 5 in their last race. Let's go ahead and give it to them. A main is up next. All right, A-Main Showcase at Millbridge Speedway. Getting ready to go green. Phil Flores starting in 9th after a 9th place run in the qualified dash, and starting 11th after an 11th place run in the qualified dash. Ron Matthews, after a 3rd place run in heat number 5, Eddie Evans is going to start 17th. We finished 7th in the qualified dash. So we're going to roll from the 7th position. We've got 40 laps to get it done here. We need a top 5 for Fox Factory. Green flag is out. We are underway. We are green here at Millbridge Speedway for showcase action. Running in 7th, going to complete lap number 1. Phil Flores looking to the inside. He's going to grab 7th on us. We're going to do a little crisscross applesauce down the backstretch. I think we're going to not get that spot right back. We're now in 8th. Flores has 7th. Nelson is in 6th. Tammy Gonzalez has that 5th spot at the line. Ooh, we had a run. Not able to make it stick this time by. Running in the 8th position. 4 laps completed of 40 of this one, 1/10 of the race already completed. In this one, we're going to make contact with Flores. Get a little wibbly wobbly down the back straightaway. We'll hold on to 8th. Don't allow Ron Matthews or Brittany Hughes to get by. Gonzalez now looking for a spot on Holden, and she's going to grab that spot. Pull Holden now back to 5th. Gary Nelson still 6th. As he looks for 5th on Holden, we're going to get to the inside of Flores. Oh, contact in front of us. And we're going to grab 3 spots because of it. Put us 8th to 5th in 1 set of corners because of a mishap in front of us. We also stay green. Everybody keeps moving. I don't know how we're staying green with that one, but we are. 31 laps to go. 9 laps are completed in this one. 10 laps now completed here. 10 laps completed. A quarter of this race already in the books. 30 laps to go. We run in the 5th position here where our sponsor Fox Factory wants us to run. This is our last race with Fox Factory as our primary sponsor, so we want to send them out on a high note as we are approaching the back of the field, getting deep into lap traffic. The leader is. We're going to get by the first car there. With some distance and a car between ourselves and 6th place Phil Flores. As we come around here, going to complete lap number 14, 26 laps to go. Get by the slower car now of Scott. So we continue on through here. Oh, they're 3 wide in front of us. Be careful. Got to keep an eye out in case something happens. Oh boy, that's a terrible corner. It's going to allow Phil Flores to close in a little bit. We had to downshift a little bit there. Still a second back to Flores in 6th. We're trying to get by the 21st running car of Cooper as he's putting up a bigger fight than he really should. Now we get by Cooper. Anderson is up next. 22 to go. Very close to the halfway point as, wow, Brent Brown, the race leader, has this place figured out. We're going to get to the outside of Anderson and get by him. Brent Brown, race leader, is moving, so to speak. So halfway home in this one, 20 down, 20 to go. We are running 5th, ladies and gentlemen, 5th position. And the leader is less than a straightaway behind us. So that tells you how quickly he's running, how much he has this place figured out. Oh boy. Oh, remember, like I say, if you're going to hit the berm, you always got to have the wheels turned to the left. I'm pretty sure that is a lapped car trying to pass us. Why, I don't know. That lap car Hall is going to pass. His race leader is right behind us, by the way. So let's see if we can hold them off. I don't want to go a lap down in 5th. We got some clear track in front of us. Let's try to put down some good laps here while we have the opportunity to do so. And have 14 to go, this time by 26 laps complete at the line. 14 laps to go. And wow, that didn't last long. Ron Matthews. Oh, wow, Ron Matthews, that green car, that's for position. Oh, boy. We just lost 5th to Matthews. We're going to get it right back there at the line. 12 to go. We've got the spot back. We got to now hold off Holden and Matthews if we want to grab that 5th spot. I don't know how Brent Brown is running as fast as he is, but being a lap down in 5th is not something to be happy with. 9 laps to go. Remember, we're a lap down in 5th. Make it make sense. So Tammy Gonzalez in 2nd place is right behind us. She's in 6th. That's for position. Oh my God, 7 laps to go, and we've got a lot of people to fight off if we want to come home with the top 5. I don't think I've ever had a top 5 in Millbridge. This is getting hairy in a hurry. We got a lot of defense to do here in these final 5 laps. Fistful of phalanges flying in the air. 5 laps to go. Nope. Now 4 laps to go, because laps tick by very, very fast here. 4 laps to go here at Millbridge in the showcase. Wow, some of these guys just have this place. Guys and gals have this place figured out as we're going to come around here. Oh boy, I screwed up. There. Oh boy. I thought we just watched our top 5 walk out the door in front of us because I screwed up the entry to 3. Here we go. Last lap. White flag is out. 1 lap to go here at Millbridge. Going to turn 3. We're going to have the spot. Top 5 it is. Oh boy, top 5 here at Millbridge Speedway in the showcase nonetheless. First car lap down. God. Finished in 5th, a lap down. Brent Brown gets a race win. Gary Nelson comes home 2nd, almost 4 seconds behind Brent Brown, which is like half a lap, mind you. Jacob Gamola in 3rd. Shane Kelly comes home 4th. We come home with a top 5. That was intense. It was like camping. It was intense. Top 5 here at Millbridge. We will hold on to the race lead, even though Brent Brown tries to close. I mean, we're like 200 points ahead, so there's not really a whole lot they can do to close in. 5th place gets us $18,000. This was a $30,000 to win race, so oh boy, $34,274 for our efforts and more skill points again that we can't do anything with. Oh, let's load up, head back home to Illinois from North Carolina. Get ready for the last 7 races of the season. All right. 5th place run here at Millbridge. Our last race with Fox Factory as our primary sponsor. So going to be sad to see them go from primary. They'll still stay on the car as an associate, but as a primary sponsor, they are gone. Lincoln Speedway up next. We have not raced there before. Comp Cams. Ooh. All right, so here's an interesting thing, and we've encountered this before, but the payout per race is a little less. It's about $170 less, but the initial payout over the course of the next 7 races is going to be more than what Fox Factory gave us in the length of their contract. So even though it's less, quote unquote, it's not. So we're still going to sign Comp Cams as our new primary sponsor and get the car all restickered before the next race. So let's go ahead and sign them. All right, we've got Comp Cams on board. We're probably going to have to make that a little smaller. But yeah, we've got Comp Cams on board now. Like I said before, 7 races remain in this one. Lincoln Speedway, Prairie View, Williams Grove will be up next on Wednesday. Then Thursday will be Sterling County and Cedar Lake. And then Friday, live, 7 p.m. Central Time, Sugarbush and Knoxville. I think that's just what we're going to do now. As we end the season, we'll do those live. So, but yeah, that is going to do it for us here today. Episode 72 of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. I am the OGGO, Greg Osmond. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.